Welcome in, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to the cottage. Hope you guys are doing well. It is good to be reading again. I am so happy and feeling the love. And you guys have been so supportive of me throughout this time. I could not be thankful enough for each and every one of you and your support during this time. So, with that being said, Libra, if you've not subscribed to my channel, I certainly hope you'll consider doing so. And if you have a question for my tarot deck, super easy to book a reading with me. My website is linked below, and that is where you go to book a reading, and everything that you need is right there. It's super duper easy. So that is all that there is to it. If you don't know your zodiac placements, Libra, you can get that information for free. In this, just hold on a second, I'm plugging in my phone. In the description box below, there's all kind of good stuff, not the least of which is a link of how to get your zodiac chart for free so that you know your placements when you watch me and other tarot readers that we both know and love. Well, hello, Miss Green Eyes and Ashley and Lou Angel. Good to see you. Hey, Ashley girl. Good to see you. Let's see here. All right. Hello, Ruth. How are you? Ruth Pearson. Good to see you. Good to see you. Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Cancer Moon. Wow, that's heavy air. You know, I'm double Gemini. You're double Libra. And I have a Cancer. My Venus sign is Cancer. So, well, hello, Jenna. Hey, beautiful. All of you guys are beautiful, right? Hello, beautiful Libra souls and friends, right? Those also that just want to hang with the cottage. You are always welcome to hang in the cottage any old time, right? Hey, Jasmine Jones. What up, everybody? What up? We are reading with the Crystal Visions deck, which I happen to love. One of the things I love about it, it is actually a 79 card deck. It has an unknown card. So pretty nifty little addition. I like it a lot, just saying. But yes, of course, keep chatting, right? Definitely. So let's see here. All right, Libra, here's how your reading's going to go. All right, first we're going to get an overall vibe check on you, see how you're doing. The first part may be about love, money, whatever. Family, could be about anything. We make that kind of brief because we do focus more on the romance readings, more often than not in the individual signs. So after that, we will look at any challenges that you guys might be facing with regard to romance, make predictions based on that, and then we will look at new things coming towards you, Libra gang, and then we'll do that zodiac rundown where we see how each zodiac sign might be coming towards you as a with those with Libra placements, and then we will pull oracles for you, all kinds of good stuff. All right, so we're going to dissect this down pretty deep. All right, Libra gang, let's get to it. What's going on in your world, Libra? Libra Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And y'all, I'm going to do an all signs full moon reading here shortly after I finish the Libra reading. So definitely tune in. I just did Virgo, FYI, right? All right, Libra, what's up? What's up with you? Let's see. What up, Libra? Two of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Swords in reverse. Whoa, they flew the coop, didn't they? Is that what this is about? Maybe. Two of Pentacles is here. It's indecision. Maybe you may be waiting to make a decision too. Okay, you may be keeping your mouth shut and kind of being a little bit stealth with this Knight of Swords in reverse. Sometimes that can speak to zipping of the lips. Sometimes it's people pleasing too. Okay, now for some of you, and I'm just going to say this: every sign has their struggles, right? One of the things that Libras struggle with is you guys hate confrontation. So much so that if you're not careful, you can err on the side of people pleasing. It's not from a bad place, but it misleads people. Okay. So it's some of you might be kind of not really, it's not that you're not talking, it's that you're telling people what you think it's best to say in the situation. Babies, it's always about telling the truth. Should we temper it? Yes. Geminis could learn from you, okay? But sometimes what Libras will do is they will keep that mouth shut, and then, but because they are an air sign, so it's still sitting right there on the tongue, and it's like, ugh. And when they finally do speak, they blow. And it's a struggle. Look, we all have struggles. Okay. So I can't call you out. All right. Do I struggle by the daily? Yeah, I do. But look, the Two of Pentacles is here. I think you're kind of struggling to speak your truth on something. The truth of the matter is you're kind of feeling alone and left out of, do you, and it's almost like I feel, what I'm getting from this is you're not speaking up because you feel like no one would understand you. You feel all alone and left out in the cold. That's energetically what I'm getting. And so you're not really taking a stand. You're not, as far as the Two of Pentacles goes, you're just trying to, I think you're just trying to manage on your own. Is that what this is about? Okay. And it's like this, we have friends and support for a reason. Okay. And you know who your circle is. Nobody has to tell you. Okay. And, I think you're trying to carry all this on your own. If energetically, that's really what I'm getting here. That's really what I'm getting here. And I think when people say, how are you doing to you, Libra? You say, I'm fine. Are you? Are you? I'm not saying that every time somebody says, how are you, you should give them your life story. Okay. But when your circle says, how are you doing? Tell them the truth. And I'm not saying spill your guts and drain them energetically, but that's your homies. That's your soul fam. That's who you have to reach out to. You can't hide from everybody. And I get that some situations are private. You don't want to blast all your issues to the world. Okay. But when you're feeling this kind of way, and some of you, it involves your children in some way, when you're feeling this kind of way, sometimes I'm not saying you can't make it on your own. I'm just saying that if you got homies, they're there for a reason. I bet you've been there for them. Right? We've pulled air and earth here. So let's, and I get it. I'm the world's worst. I'll keep my circle small, and then whenever I do get bombarded with issues, then I'll drain the few people that are in my circle. So I either need to learn to shoulder more of my problems or expand my circle, right? Okay. So with that being said, and you're not looking for other people to solve your problems. Sometimes it's a matter of just somebody saying, I see that you're hurting and I'm sorry. That's all, and you know who you have in your circle that's going to give you a hug and say, look, I love you and I know you're hurting, versus being met with, judgment and all that kind of stuff, right? So that's how you know who your circle is, Libra. I don't know why that was important for me to say, but I hope somebody needed to hear it. Okay. Yeah, exactly. So let's go to the love part of the reading, Libra. Let's get to the love part of the reading. All right, Libra, what's going on in your love life? What's going on in your love life, Libra? Let's get some info. Let's spill some tea and get a little bit more detail than we did in the general vibe check, right? All right, so let's take a look. Jenna, you got one that needs to go. I'm going to let you handle it, okay? Thank you, love. Thank you, Tiger's Eye. Here's a virtual hug for you, for everybody listening. I care. And if you're hurting, it's okay. You wouldn't be alone. We all hurt sometimes, and it's okay. You don't want to stay in that energy forever. Crystal gave some great advice. I think it was in Rose's chat I was watching before I went to see my dad. And then I got back a little bit ago from going to take him some stew and popped right on here. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for taking care of that. All right. So let's see what's going on in the love department. Romance as it relates to the Libra gang. What's going on with you Libras? Not every Libra's having the same experience. We all know that, right? All right. Libra, Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Man, that Five of Pentacles is here again, Libra. Dang. Three of Cups. Ten of Wands. You have not lost hope. I can tell you that. Hangman in reverse. The Queen of Cups. Six of Wands in the reverse. You feel unheard. Man, the Fool is in reverse. You feel like you're not heard. Five of Cups is in reverse. Okay. Let's talk about this thing. Hold on a minute. Let me get the sneeze taken care of. It's sitting right here. Sorry. There we go. All good now. All right. It's okay, Ashley. You're totally fine. But teamwork makes the dream work, Jenna and Ashley. But okay, here we go. So I think you went into a dynamic thinking that this was going to eventually have some kind of positive outcome eventually with the Knight of Pentacles here. Okay. But really, I think now you're feeling left out in the cold. Okay. You love this person, you know, with probably so from the depths of your heart with the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is a very loving, nurturing energy. Even in the upright, sometimes the Queen of Cups can forget to take care of herself. Don't get caught up in the gender. Just hear the energies, okay? But you know, and I do think that happened with a lot of you, right? Ten of Wands, really, really working hard in a situation, okay? You wanted the celebration with this person. You wanted the whole 9 yards here, Three of Cups here. But you got left out in the cold. And quite honestly, you don't feel heard with this Six of Wands in reverse. You feel ignored. Okay, you feel ignored. You don't feel heard. You feel like this person, yeah, I think you feel like this person doesn't listen to you or hear you, and definitely is not supportive in any way. Are you supportive of them? I do believe that you are with this Queen of Cups here. You won't find a more supporting energy than the Queen of Cups, okay? Again, don't get caught up in the energy, okay? I'm reading for your energy, Libra. So I think you were very giving to this, to the point of exhaustion, to the point of exhaustion. And then I think there came a point in time where you had no choice, you know, because you were in limbo, and you had to set yourself loose of this noose, if you will. I mean, that's kind of what I see. I don't know who did the walking away and or if that's even happened, but I think that you are kind of throwing your hands up, which is not a bad thing because you don't feel heard. And I think whoever you're dealing with probably made a lot of promises to you, maybe they were drinking. I don't know, with this Three of Cups. Maybe they were toasty when they said it, but I don't think they meant it. The fact of the matter is, this person has a lot of baggage and a lot of fears of commitment and that sort of thing, and fearing taking risks with their heart, fear of vulnerability, baggage, unhealed wounds. And quite honestly, I think that they bled on you when you weren't the person who actually cut them. And we often see that, right? Hurt people hurt people. Am I excusing how they acted? No. We all, you know, whoever does the stuff is 100% responsible for what they do. But we are responsible for healing that. And so the cycle continues because this person didn't take their responsibility of healing their wounds, then they bleed on you, and so on and so on and so forth. And that's how this thing all happens, right? But, you know, if I could tell you something, I saved the very last card out for last. When it comes out, this is a card that's in reverse. When this card comes out in the reverse, it is one of my very, very favorite messages. And here's your foreshadowing. I often tell you guys that I am the poster child of this card in reverse, and it is the Five of Cups. And when it comes out in reverse, baby, I'm encouraged, and I'm going to tell you why. This stuff here that you're dealing with or have dealt with, I don't know where you are on this timeline. Clearly, we're reading for a lot of Libras. Is it almost over? Yeah. You're approaching the end of a tough cycle. The Ten of Wands is actually a very positive card. There is promise here. One more hard push. Do you feel like you can't go another step? If you're in this energy, you do. Have you been beat up and wounded? Yeah. But you can make it. You may not see it, but you can. Just take that step. One more big, hard push is going to put you over the line, okay? And that's healing from this thing and realizing that you need to love yourself first. It's okay if you love somebody, but you got to love you more. You got to love you more. Okay. So with that being said, let's talk about this card. I often talk about this being me being the poster child of the Five of Cups in reverse. This is my life story in a nutshell. Those things in your life that seem like the worst thing ever. Or I promise you, if you'll do this thing right, hear me out, Libra. Feel this to my toes. If you will do this thing right, it will put you in a place where you go back and you look at those things, and often it's more than one, but we're talking about this specific situation here. Then you will look back and you will say, if that had not happened, I would not have found me. I would not have been in the place that I'm in. I would not have accomplished the things that I've accomplished. Okay. When we go through these kinds of things and we go through these tough cycles of healing, and and reaching the, where we're done hanging on and fighting for something. Okay. And then we step into that healing mode. And I speak from experience when I say this, Libra. One of our struggles that we first see is we say, I wish I could just go back to being like I was before I ever met her or him, right? You're not supposed to. This happens for a reason. It's to change who you were before you ever walked into their life or they walked into your life to something bigger and better, and literally becoming the phoenix rising out of the ashes. That's why it happens. Does everybody step into this? No, no. Is it a hard thing? Yeah. But it's also hard to be in this energy where you're stressed and overburdened, right? Feeling like you're not heard, left out in the cold. Hey, boss lady, okay? And that's what we got here. So it's kind of like you got two options here, okay? What you gonna do, right? And again, here I am at the crossroads, and I'm reading for you, just like I read for Virgo, different story, but same situation. You're at a crossroads, and this is on you. I can't, some are gonna step into this energy and join me, and we're all gonna be walking each other home together, right? Rising and going forward and learning and growing and healing all together, right? None of us have arrived. Oh heck no. We're no. Don't ever listen to anybody that says they have arrived or they're fully healed. Okay. Nothing could be further from the truth. But when you step into your power and you start directing that love towards the person in the mirror, a lot of things are going to change. I promise you that. And if you do this thing right, you will like the person that comes out of this a whole lot better than the person that went into this, if that makes any sense. All right. So let me give you some zodiac signs here. We've got earth, fire, and water. And then do we have air? No, we do not, oddly. But we do have Aries. We have Pisces as well. Could be any sign, y'all. Those can just be placements in their chart or yours, right? Boss lady, I hope you're doing good. It's always good to see your beautiful face. All right. So Libra, let's look at new things coming in towards you. New things coming towards the Libra here in the next, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks, 30 days-ish. What are the energies like? New things coming in. New things coming in. For Libras as a whole, right? Take what resonates and just understand that every Libra's having the same experience, right? All right, Libra gang. Let's take a look. Thank you for that feedback, Ms. Green. I appreciate it. Yeah, definitely drop a like. I do appreciate that. All right. And again, if you've not subscribed, I hope you'll do so. And of course, my website is linked below if you want a personal reading. You know what to do, right? Yep, new stuff. New things. Yay. What's coming in? 8 of Swords in reverse. Okay. Ooh, there's that devil. 4 Wands in reverse. That's that one. Okay, 3 of Swords. Damn, Libra. 8 of Cups is in reverse. 5 of Swords. There's reconciliation energy here. Dang it. Look here. There is a reason that the past energy keeps coming up. I know we read for new, but I got to call this like I see it. I mean, I got to read what cards come out. I can't force a message, right? The reason this stuff is coming out, Some of you, there is a comeback around. Some of you, the come back around is right here because we've never let it go. It's not a literal text or phone call or knock on the door. For some of us, this past energy that's returning is not a human being. It is energy in our own mind of things that we have not worked through. Okay. I know you have been getting we've all been seeing a lot of past energy in readings, but a lot of times what the readers may or may not think to tell you, and readers do their best, it may not be a human coming back around. It may just be energy that we residual energy that we need to work through before new can come in. And that's what I'm getting. We've got residual energy here for the majority of the Libras that need to be worked through. Okay. Eight of Swords is in reverse, and knowing that we need to let this thing go. The heartbreak. The Three of Swords is in the upright. Certainly could be third party energy here. The Devil card, toxicity. The Four of Wands is in reverse, false start, somebody that there was just no future with. And the Five of Swords, look at the knives in the back. We this is the thing. Is it hard to let go of this stuff? Sure it is. Okay. Otherwise, we would all be walking around happy-go-lucky in that Page of Wands energy. But such is not the case. We're struggling to walk away from things that no longer serve us. But the divine is absolutely, just like Rose said earlier in her reading that I watched before I went to see my dad and take him that stew. The divine is literally screaming at us to get our attention. Okay? Let it go. Let it go. If people want to walk out of your life, let them go. Just like Medea said. Let them go. I love Medea. You won't find wiser words many times. She has no fucks to give, and that's one of the things I like the most about that character. I know it's really Tyler Perry, but hear me out, right? Just go along with it, right? To me, Medea's a real person, okay? She's my grandma. I'm just going to say that. But okay. All right. But yeah, there's toxicity here. There's so much unhealed stuff, struggling to let go, knowing you need to let go, but struggling to do so. Struggling to walk away. I don't care if they're gone or not. We still got to energetically walk away. Took me a long time to do it. That's why I got a crap ton of stuff on my playlist about shadow work. Is my way the only way? No, of course not. I'm not the end all be all. All I can do is tell you what works for me. Now that I'm an expert on. I'm an expert on the things that I tried that didn't work and the things that I tried that did. And that's what I talk about. I will never claim to be an expert. Ever, ever, ever. Why? Because I have not arrived. Still learning. And as I learn, I try to share. Okay? That's what this is all about. We're all walking each other home. Okay? It's just that simple. I saw one of my folks that was watching I saw a comment between when I did Virgo and just now. And let me tell you something. It was a truth bomb. It was beautiful. Her comment was long, but she said that the biggest mistake that people often make, and she was kind of talking about herself, and we've all been there, is falling in love with potential. Do not fall in love with a page knowing that they have the potential to become a king or a queen, right? They may or may not. You don't know. You certainly can't change them, and you can't raise them. No. These folks are supposed to be grown-ass people. I assume we're all adults here, dating adults, right? So there you go. And I don't know why I felt like the need to bring that up. That was and I told her, I said, that right there, that last sentence right there. I can't remember what reading it was even on, but if you happen to, be looking at my comments and you see it, you'll know it's a long thing, and it's one that I responded to because it hit me. I said, man, that's wisdom in there. But anyway, maybe you fell in love with potential. We all have potential. It's whether or not we step into it, right? So we've got air, water, a lot of air here. You being an air sign. We also have fire and water and Capricorn. So it could be any sign. We pulled 10 out of the 12 signs, right? Right. Okay. So what I'm getting right now, Libra, is I don't see anything happening romantically for the majority of you because we got this residual stuff we got to work through. Just got a lot of unhealed wounds, bottom line. All right, let's look at each of the zodiac signs and how they are coming towards you. That's right, Miss Green Eyes. You have to take somebody as they are. And if you're not happy with how they are, you can't take them and think you can change them or you can raise them, right? And if you're not happy with how they are, you got to accept that and just say, hey, I appreciate it, but we're just not going to make it. Nothing personal, it's just energetic, right? I want you to eat, just not at my table. Boss lady, you're right. So it is really. But now, are you a Libra, boss lady? I can't remember your sign. I can't remember your sign. I can't say a word, boss lady. I've got more divorces under my belt than I care to admit. You know, but yeah. But okay, let's see how each of the zodiac signs are coming towards you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Y'all don't forget to drop a like. Hit that thumbs up and help a sister, right? All right. All right. If you're dealing with an Aries, oof, oof. The Aries feels like this is a waste of time, but at the same time, they miss you, but they feel like it's a waste of time. It's almost like their head and their heart are arguing here. That's what I'm getting from that, right? So if you're dealing with a Taurus, the Taurus is withdrawing and has so many doubts that this even has potential. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini, ooh, there might be third-party energy here. They feel like this is best left alone. They may have bailed on you for somebody else real quick. And we all know why that happens, right? If not, maybe I've explained it before. Lucy will explain it again sometime, right? If you're dealing with a Cancer, the Cancer is really afraid to take a leap of faith because they feel like there is too much drama and or competition. Libra Sun, you're a Cat Moon. I'm a Cat Moon. We should talk, girl. Cat Moon is a tough moon sign. I mean, I like being a Cat Moon, but it's definitely been, you know, there's a lot about that. Interesting. But Libra Sun, we both are air with the Cat Moon. Isn't that interesting? If you're dealing with a Leo, there are things that you don't know about. That there's secrets here. There might be some shady stuff going on with the Moon card. Maybe fluctuating emotions. This Libra's reaching for this thing as a Page of Wands. Kind of like a mischief maker sometimes with that. They really don't have a lot of, you know, they don't. I just don't think this person has a lot of emotional investment in this with a page sitting here next to the Moon card. All right, with the fluctuating emotions associated with the Moon. All right, if you're dealing with a Virgo, the Virgo feels like you guys could have it all, and they want to be vulnerable with you, right? If you're dealing with a Libra, oh, the Libra loves you like crazy. Yep, they think you're all that. They think you're divine, your divine counterpart energy, Emperor, Empress, whichever. I don't care. Nine of Cups. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio, there's Five of Swords here. Might be deception. Page of Pentacles is in reverse. This is a lesson that I hope you have learned. They have not. They are still lying and playing mind games here. If you are dealing with a Saggy, the Saggy is taking a break. They feel like it's a lost cause and it would be fighting a losing battle. And they're exhausted. They don't want to fight. I don't want to. What is that song? Tina Turner, help me out, somebody. I don't want to fight. I don't really want to fight no more. That's how your Saggy feels. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, there's indecision here, struggling to make a decision, but I think eventually they will come towards you. But you know, you may be old and gray by the time it happens, right? If you are dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius loves you like crazy and will drink your bath water and is watching you like a hawk. Sure are. They're watching your social media and all that stuff. If you're dealing with a Pisces, the Pisces feels like that there's just things that are not in place that are needed to be for you guys to make it. There may be manipulation or self-sabotage here, but this person is really wanting to release this and possibly already has, if that makes sense, right? All right. Let's pull some romance oracles for you. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Romance oracles for the Libra gang. I'm going to do the all signs full moon reading after a while, y'all. Not after a while, like in maybe like 10 minutes after I finish this, something like that, okay? All right. Yeah, what time am I doing it? About 3:15, probably, something like that. All right. Look at there. I can't. This flew out. This flew out. Look, I'm telling you. You've got to release that past energy. You cannot bring anything viable in until you do. Is it hard? Sure it is. Sometimes, right? True love. But guess what? Guess what came right before it? Releasing your ex. There's the key. There's your key. Healing those wounds up. right? Let's take a look. Free your Libra. Libra. Get out of your head. I feel like I'm talking to a Gemini, right? Children. Somehow they may come into play. Okay. I don't know what the situation is with that, but just take what resonates as it has to do with children. Okay. It is safe for you to love the right person. You know what? It can happen as soon as you want it to. Everything's in divine timing. The minute we step into this healing energy where we release and free ourselves, then true love can happen, but not until then, right? Y'all hear that thunder? Wow. So with that being said, Libra, thank you so, so much. Appreciate each and every one of you. Namaste. I love you guys so, so much. Big, big hugs from Alabama, okay? Thank you guys. Mods, you rock my world. Love you all. I'll see you in about 10, 15 minutes, okay? Much love.